1997, during an assembly at the Workers' Union Center here in Thessaloniki, there was an argument between immigrants from different countries, Albanian and Russians, I think. Because they had the same problems, but they couldn't understand each other. So there were some Greek teachers in this assembly as well, and they thought that if the immigrants don't have a common language to talk to each other, then they are like mute. They cannot speak and talk to each other. So at that assembly, he announced almost spontaneously, although it was something that was discussed that period between people from the left. He announced that he would give with some other teachers lessons of Greek language for free to immigrants. Until 2000, this was called Initiative for Teaching Greek to Immigrants, etc. But at 2000, there was a decision from the people that formed this initiative to create a non-profit organization, which was called Odysseas, in order to have the right to claim a place like this one, and also to get some money from the state for the lessons for the school year. Actually, we were going without support of the state anyway. We didn't get any money from the state for 9 years. And we didn't do a lot of things to get money all these 9 years. We didn't ask from the state to give us money. In Greece, there is a very vague, how should I say, situation between NGOs and the state. Although a lot of organizations are NGOs, they don't get money from the state, even though they have something to present. They have work. Anyway, the past years, the last 3 years, the number of immigrants that want to learn Greek is decreasing, because we have less immigrants. The old immigrants have learned Greek more or less, and now Greeks are coming to learn foreign languages along with the immigrants. We have mixed classes in English, for example, or other languages. They want to learn or to remember a foreign language, and they come to our school. This was not the case before 2009 or 2010. Apart from Greek language, which is taught in different levels, depending on the level of the students, we have also courses of Russian, English, French, Italian, Spanish, and German. This year we didn't have German language, because one of the reasons is that a lot of people want to learn German to go to Germany, so the teachers that teach German teach for money. They are in search of students, and they find, so they don't have time to teach for free in our school. A lot of the teachers here teach here because, well, most of them teach here because they belong to the left, and they think that being in solidarity to immigrants is something in the core of our ideology, but not as in terms of ideology, but it's useful. We want them to join our forces in a way. Since we don't belong in a certain party, all of us, or in a certain political group, there isn't a very targeted propaganda or whatever here, but we we try, when we teach them Greek, to make them aware of the social situation in Greece or in whichever society. A teacher sent me an email, sent to the school an email, and was asking what if she could come here and get some experience, and she would like to do this and that. And I answered her almost impolitely that here we don't do it for the experience. We do it because we are in solidarity with the immigrants, anti-racists. We are anti-racists, and we have that political platform in very general terms. And she didn't come. She said she sent a reply, but I am sure that she was discouraged to come to us. We don't want that kind of people here. We prefer to be less, but more focused. Do you see this building back? The yellow.
The other one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The last one. That's the building of Golden Dawn headquarters in Thessaloniki.
Oh, that is.
Oh, okay.
One of they have two headquarters. That's the oldest one. If you walk and go from down there, you can see that it's in the highest floor. Sometimes every Wednesday and Friday, when they gather there, we listen to them chanting fascist and Nazist songs. But they haven't been here. We just have seen some posters downstairs burned, but we don't know from whom or ripped. And a couple of times some suspicious guys watching in the door downstairs. But a direct threat from fascists or Golden Dawn members or other racist people, we haven't seen here. A thing that helps this direction is that the building belongs to the workers' union, and it's very difficult to have that kind of attack in a city where, in any case, the fascists are not very strong. If you compare Thessaloniki with Athens, you have two different pictures.